Okay, so um, once you have all your means and standard deviations, you can do your graph. And this is set up pretty nice that you can do it and it's going to make the labels for you. And so what you want to do is highlight those names and the means. So just the names here and the means we're going to highlight. And then we'll go up to insert and you'll do this clustered column graph. Click on the graph and you should have a nice column graph made for you. I'll make it a little bigger here. And it has all the labels on the bottom. All right, so we don't want to use this title, so we'll delete that right away. Now the other thing we want to do here is put the standard deviations in, and this is a little tricky. This is a little tricky to do in Excel. It wants to give you standard deviations that are the same for all your columns, but that's not what we want to do. So if you click on your columns, and you want to make sure they're all highlighted, right? If you click on it twice, it'll just highlight one, the one you click on, but we want to make sure that all 5 of them have been highlighted from that click. We go to add chart element and error bars, and we'll go down to more error bar options. All right, and we want custom. So click on that custom button and then specify value. This is what you'll see, and we're going to put the same info in each of these places. And so if we delete that for the positive error, so this is going to be the line that goes above the column, we want to highlight our 5 standard deviations there. So just that. For the negative, we're going to do the same thing. And so delete it and highlight those same 5 numbers. So these should be the same as each other, these 2 columns. And so that negative is going to be how far that line goes underneath, kind of into the column. All right, press OK. So these are our error bars. You can see sometimes they're going to go below. And so if there's if your mean is fairly small, but your variation is big, your standard deviation, it can actually go below the axes, the x-axis, and that's fine. All right, and so this is the main info that needs to be on here, but we also need to have an X and Y label. So here we can do axis title. We want a primary horizontal, axis title, primary vertical. And here you're going to put in a label of what this means, right? And so for this is our stomate opening diameter. There's some other ways you could say it, something like that. And then you're going to want to put that this is in microns. And you can either write microns out like that, or you can do UM, that can stand for micron. And then down here, we need an axis title. And so you can do something like leaf experimental condition, right? So you want to be somewhat descriptive of what it is, but something that's going to encompass all our groups there. Okay, and so that's all you need to do. There's some other things you can do to make it look a little fancier. So if you click on your format axis, we really don't need what am I looking for? We really don't need those decimal places, so we can get rid of that and make it look a little cleaner. These numbers are really tiny. We can always make them bigger. I think you can make them bigger right here. You can actually see the things you put on there and read it a little better. Okay. And then you'll also need to put this into a Word document with a title and a caption. And I will do that in another video.